Hello sexy souls, welcome back to the Raven Tarot. For anyone that is new and has never been on my channel before, my name is Joey. I am an intuitive reader. I'm Irish. That's a lot of people ask me about my accent. Police, seriously. I live on a really busy street, by the way, so it always tries to disrupt my life. But we're still going to crack on. I just want to let everyone know, thank you anyone who's booked readings with me. It's been great because I am still able to do them for that price. I'm doing 30 minutes for £30 because it's giving me a kick in the ass to put more content out there so that I can get more readings and do more personal readings, and it's giving me more and more of a kick in the ass to be like, okay, I can make this a full-time job. I just need to do more work. So I'm loving these 30-minute readings because they're not as intense as some of my other readings that I do, but I still feel like I'm getting the right amount of information out, and it's just my whole perception now on doing the readings is completely different, and I'm really enjoying it. So why not keep the price at what it is? And maybe in the future, if I am too busy, I'll have to put it up, but for now I don't mind. So yeah, I'm really kind of interested about this reading today. I'm going to be doing what you need to say to them and what they need to say. No, not what you need to say. What they want to say to you and what you want to say to them. So it might be that you're planning on saying it. It mightn't be that big of a deal. Or they might be planning on telling you as well. Or I'll also see why maybe it hasn't happened yet and what your ego is kind of stopping you from. Sorry, there's a lot of things going on. My partner has the TV up really loud. So if you can hear that in the background, just he's got a life too, so he's got to watch TV and enjoy himself. Okay, so go ahead and this intro was so long. Go ahead and choose one of the three piles, pile number 1, 2, and 3, and we will get straight into the reading here. And enjoy. Leave a comment down below if you enjoyed this video, and yeah. Hello pile number 1, welcome to your reading. I am going to show the cards first and then we'll get straight into the reading. So I have the Tower here, everyone's favorite, you know. I have the Emperor reversed. I have Justice reversed also. And then another 3 cards here. I have the 10 of Swords reversed. As I talk about the cards, I will probably just show you. And also ignore the wall. I had to, you know, fix a few things. Oh, that wasn't reversed, right? We have the 3 of Cups upright, which is nice. And we have the 5 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So let's begin. I'm kind of going to whoops, sorry, my wand dropped. I'm going to start here with what they want to say to you. You must have done something to kind of upset them, because it almost feels like you have completely alienated them, or in some way you're just, it's like the old you has been abducted. Like, I don't know why I'm picking up alien. I don't know. For me, it feels like it's something to do with, like, you seem a bit spaced out to them. And they kind of want to tell you a lot of things, but it's coming from, I feel like it's coming from the past. Like, something had really broken up. So it could mean that this could be an ex, but something has broken and something was taken, like a bit of respect had been taken away from this person. Maybe they'd lost their respect for you, and like, the whole energy here for me is feeling like you really, really, they want to say like you really fucked it up a bit. I hope this resonates with some of you. It's just like, I don't feel like you did anything that bad. It's just like you made such a homely feeling become such, like, it almost like now you're just someone that I used to know, which they don't really, they don't really like it. They don't really feel like it's finished, because with the Justice card here in reverse, it's kind of like things haven't been solved here, okay? Things haven't, we need to figure out why I'm still holding on. There's something, they're holding on to this fruit and they want things to be balanced, and whatever it is, but there's something to do with you kind of making them feel like before they met you, they knew they were attractive, or they knew that they could attract anybody. I'm sorry that this is turning into like relationship, and if it's for friends, just kind of take whatever resonates, okay? But I'm feeling it's really like tense sexual energy as well. So it's with this Three of Cups. So it's kind of, for me, I don't know. You made something good kind of not so great with this, and they're kind of like with this Emperor reversed, it's like you burned their confidence. You burned it. Like, they got in the upright position, this Emperor he's gotten away, and he's still there on it. He's not afraid of that fire, but with it being reversed, it's kind of like, again, here you've taken their confidence away in a way. Oh, Jesus, sorry, this bloody, I'll just leave that there. So I'm not using it today. Yeah, is there also, for some of you, there could be as well, like, a third party situation here, and there is a feeling like someone has been sucked out of the equation now. So that's going to resonate for some of you, because I do see with the 3 here, but it's just, it's feeling now like someone is out of the situation. Someone has been in the situation and now they're gone, and they want to talk to you maybe now, and they want to say a lot of things now, because a lot of things have changed and their ideas have changed, but they're coming to a realization like you really made it hard for them. They want to say like, why did you do this to me? Why did you fuck my head up like that? Why did you make me feel this way? But then, in a way, I don't know what it is, but you're bringing them back to, you've kind of taught them a good lesson, because you're bringing them back to realize that they can't have it all, or they can't get what they want, and sometimes life isn't fair. So in a way, whatever has happened, and if you're feeling guilty, like, oh, maybe I wasn't right. If you're feeling guilty about it, you don't need to feel guilty, because now it's kind of like it was their karma, and sometimes it can be resolved, but you don't need to, because right with this whole energy is like they really, really need to just get over it and move on and learn from it. But it's almost like they're being very stubborn here, because with this is like, for me, it's not very it's masculine energy, but it's reversed, so it's kind of like they're not getting it, okay? They're being insecure here, not a confident male energy or masculine energy. So it's just like they're being kind of like, this isn't fair. So that's the kind of vibe I'm getting. And then also I'm seeing like, for some reason, if you've noticed maybe that this person has started to connect more with nature, or they've started to appreciate the little details in life. Like they might even just have I don't know, like gotten into like gardening, or even like just buying a plant, being I don't know, there's an attention to detail here, and it's like this person for me is very like elegant. There's something very elegant about the way that even the way maybe that they write. Is there something about their handwriting that's very like neat and tidy, or not? It mightn't even be neat and tidy, but like if they do like joint writing, is it like calligraphy kind of writing? Don't know. It's something like they've started to reevaluate things and notice the beauty in things that they've never really noticed before. So really, you've taught them a really big lesson, but they just need to realize that it's not that bad. Like, get over it. I don't mean to be harsh, but I'm like, just stop being a bit of a pussy, okay? Like, it was bad. Get your confidence, get your shit together, and we can move past it, okay? And then, kind of what I'm feeling for you is, I don't know what it is, but it's almost like, with you, you're feeling very like, oh, F life right now. Because you do feel like, I've put you in a box. So it's kind of what I feel like you want to say is like, I'm really sorry for putting you in this box, making you hurt the way that I didn't really feel like it would be like that. Until you've kind of understood a lot of things as well, and you're kind of like, oh shit, I put you in this box, and this box is not, I'm not okay with it. I'm not happy that I did that. So you're feeling kind of bad, but for some reason it's like, I'm feeling like all I want to do is have sex. Like, I could fuck you all the time. I could fuck you for fun. And I don't know why, that's just the kind of feeling I'm getting. It's just like you all you're really interested in now is kind of having a bit of fun with him again. And this time it's kind of like, if they're seeing someone, you're okay with it, and if you're seeing someone, they're okay with it. It's almost like this fish for me always is kind of like, with these cards surrounding it, it's kind of like, let's just have fun. Let's just get our tits out and have a little bit of fun, okay? But you need to get these things out of the way first, because as well, it's kind of like, I'm really sorry for just leaving, and like for me it's like, I see you almost like looking at their social media because you feel bad about something, or that you didn't want it to go the way that it went. But I don't know, there's really like intense sexual energy, and I'm just gonna see what else. I just really feel like all you really need to focus on is not to feel too bad, because whatever's happened and whatever you said, it was for a reason. But just maybe, oh, you got the Magician. So I'm talking about things like, though it was meant to happen. So it's kind of like, yeah, there is magic in the air. You can manifest anything you need to be successful. Okay, because for some reason, it's like with this unicorn, it's like, let's just have fun again. Let's just do the things that we used to do that were more interesting, and it wasn't always like so stressful all the time. And it's kind of like, you want things to be fine again. You want to be friends with this person. And there's something about like, there's an urge. There is like, this person loved having, because with this Emperor, it's like and beneath this, it's like a sexual energy. Because that was reversed, it's kind of like, the sex was enjoyable, and now it's just kind of like you took their confidence away, and you're just like, oh, I don't know. It's like you kind of want to bring them back and make them confident again, because for some reason the confidence that they had was kind of off-putting, and now that they're a bit, I don't know why, but this is kind of crazy. It's kind of like because they're insecure again, or not again, because you can see that they're insecure. It's kind of like you want to suck them in again. Just this time, go a little bit. It's like you've got your teeth are sharp. It's like, I just see like sometimes you open your mouth and you say things, and it's just like, sometimes you don't realize it, but to that person it's like your mouth can be a bit violent. I don't know why I'm saying that. It's like this fish. It's like, do you get me? It's kind of like sometimes you say things and you blurt them out, and it's kind of like as a joke, like friends would say, but it's kind of like the things you say can scare me sometimes, like, or offend me or something. Okay, that's all I see for this pile. If it resonated for you, then be a magical unicorn and comment down below. I love reading the comments. And yeah, I will see you in the future. Goodbye. I don't know why I'm whispering. Hello, anyone that has chosen pile number 2. So let's lay out the cards here for you. Okay. So the first, I'm gonna probably hold the cards up if I'm talking as I'm talking about them. First card I have here is the Ace of Pentacles. And I don't know if I said that, but I'm going to start with what they want to say to you. Okay, so this is their cards. The Lovers reversed. So things are going a bit pear-shaped at the minute, but look, we have the Fool. So and let's just start with that, because I put all the cards out and it got a bit messy. So let's start with that. Or do I need these cards? Okay, no. I have these cards. I'll just show you quickly. I have the 4 of Cups. I have the 7 of Swords. And I have the 5 of Wands reversed. Looks a bit kind of... So, obviously there's something going on here. They don't seem too worried. Okay. The main message I'm getting here is... Right, it's up. The Lovers is reversed. This... I'm not sure if it's... It's not really telling me too much that this is a proper relationship. It's kind of, some of you it is and some of you it isn't, okay? Because we have Pentacles and we have the Fool and we have the Lovers, but sometimes the Lovers is a choice. So really you need to take a chance in something here, definitely with the Ace of Pentacles. So they're kind of wanting to encourage you to take that chance, okay? Because things are not going that great in your life. And all they want, the main message I'm getting here is, listen, they want to tell you that things will work out, okay? Stop being fearful of it. And I know the Fool card is like, oh well, actually this is them telling you what they want to say, so it would make sense. They're kind of telling you to take the biggest chance on this, okay? And who cares if you're going into a completely new territory, because even though it seems scary for you to go in this direction, it could be relationship-wise, or it could be like moving somewhere, or even for some of you, I feel like a university or something, like going to uni or studying. And even like if it's to do with a long-distance relationship, I'm picking that up for some of you. They want you to take the chance, because what you're leaving behind is very comfortable, but it's like, it's kind of heartbreaking in a way. And the reason, don't know why I'm picking this up, the reason they're not, if they haven't said it already, is because they are a bit of a shit stir. They're someone who likes to stir the pot. and wind you up. So it's a kind of a flirtatious, kind of funny sense of humor that I see. They're almost like a little bit, I don't know why I would say, not in a bad way, but kind of a little bit of a snake. Like, I don't know. They like a bit of drama, that's all I'll say. And it's kind of like, sometimes they don't always want to tell you things because they want you to figure it out for yourself. So I'm not sure why they haven't told you yet, but they just really want you to know that things will work out. So if it's to do with your relationship, and if it's not to do with you going somewhere new, I really feel like it's almost like they're saying as well, I see the future and the future is great for both of us. Okay? So it's almost like they are someone who's kind of like, I don't know why, if they're not psychic, they don't know they're psychic. Because for me, they're someone who can see into the future, but they don't know that they're doing it. Like, they dream, but their dreams are real, kind of. I don't know how to... I know what I'm trying to say because that happens to me sometimes, and then I realize it later in life. I'm like, oh, I used to always think that, but I didn't actually think it was going to happen. It's kind of like they're manifestors, as we call them. But yeah, really though, strong feeling like this opportunity or this new chapter, if we're not talking about like travel, this new chapter in your relationship is going to be really good. And I don't know why. It's almost like if things got really shit for you, they're kind of excited for things to get better again, in a way. Okay? So another thing that I'm picking up is, like, I really feel like you feel that a lot of things happen to you for some crazy reason, and it's like you can't like step up on a, like, they really want to say like open your eyes, there's so much around you, you just need to believe in it. Because I don't know why, it's kind of like for you it's kind of this gloomy background and all the smoke, and there's smoke here as well. It's like you kind of view things sometimes like the smoke and the darkness in the background of these cards, okay? And I have it here, like this side it's like night and this is day. See that? So this is kind of what I'm feeling. I'm picking up like this could be them. So like, or either, okay, that is confusing me now because I don't want to bring the masculine and feminine in, but like that's what it is. It's like sun energy and moon energy. So it's kind of like you two mix very well together, and you both bounce off of each other, but they're the one that sometimes sees things a lot more light-hearted than you. They're that fool. They're that Ace of Pentacles. They're the ones that are always seeing things being like fun in a way. But that's because for me it's like they've got more of a, they're more sun energy. So they just love, I don't know, they just love life in a way. They just love like opportunities, and they love making money, and they love like material things, and they kind of even might be gamers or in some way. And you're more of like a dark night of the soul kind of person, okay? And you need to just kind of not be as hard on yourself, because I'm seeing like you sometimes you need to think with your head and not with your heart, okay? Because your heart is like, it's almost like your third eye is in your heart and you need to like project it back up into the middle of your forehead, because that is where your third eye is. You're not really following your intuition, even though you know that your intuition is the most accurate source, because every time you follow your intuition, it's always correct. When you look back at everything, look back at things that you always misjudged, and they see that in you. They don't understand it, but it's like they know it. They know this. They know that you're someone who will achieve things. They know that you'll do really well, but they just like to wind you up, because they like to see you kind of frustrated and being like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and you can't stop me. But then you kind of counteract that, because then you take you've gone too deep and your heart is kind of doing something that it shouldn't. It's skipping too many beats. Okay, now with the Four of Cups, I really feel like what you want to say is basically, what you want to say to them is like, I'm not okay. So it's kind of like the conversation should be had, because from their energy, they really know that things aren't as good as they should be. Okay, they know that, but they don't know how bad you are taking it. Like, you're bored. Well, you're not bored, but you're just kind of like upright. It's, for me, I'm reading and feeling, I might be wrong with the reversals, but I read differently. So for me, this is bored, but up reversed, it's kind of like, I'm not bored anymore, I'm just kind of actually done. So that's something that I feel like you would like to say. But also, you're kind of like, no, things won't work out. Things are going to get worse. You're just being, in a way, you're damaging yourself. It's like, for me, it's like if you're getting like a sore, also if you're getting a sore throat, or if even so, I don't know why I'm picking up someone who might like to sing as well. Just something about your throat. It's like you need to work on your throat chakra, because you're not expressing yourself enough in some ways. Okay, so it's like, I feel like you want to say like a lot to them, but you, at the minute, it's almost like you don't know what to say. You don't really know exactly what you need to say. And I know that's not what you want to hear after me saying, oh, I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to say. But for me, it's like your head's all fucked up at the minute. Your head's all over the place. You have too many things that you want to say. So my advice to you is write it down. Write what you need to say down. Do you want this to be a team effort? Do you want things to be like, we're in this together, we can be fucking superheroes? I don't know, it's like you can do so much together, you can be amazing. But right now you're starting a war of the worlds. Like, you are just not really getting it, and you're not seeing it from their side of things either, because they're not doing things out of spite. Sorry, I'm choking because of the fucking, you're not doing things out of spite. They're not doing things out of spite. They're just doing it because they know that it'll push you in a way. It'll push you to be more open, be more raw with yourself. But you're taking it too far, or you're taking it too literal. Okay? So these two energies are why this is here. So it's kind of like you need to say, right, sometimes enough is enough. Like, okay, tell me things are going to be okay. Don't act like they're, I don't know, don't act a different way, because with this person, it's kind of like they're a bit immature in a way. Like, just Like sometimes I feel like they just say it and they're done. Get me? Ah, you'll be fine. Okay, move on. You know what I mean? That's kind of something, the kind of conversation that we'd have. They would be like, oh, blah, 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 fart, cake fart, done. Okay? I didn't think. Okay, I don't think. And also I feel like you want to say, you want to say to them, you shouldn't let people treat you like this as well. I think you kind of like taking their drama into your life as well. You need to stop that. Who cares what they say to people? Who cares what people say to this person? Who cares? That's not your problem. You deal with your stuff. You don't have to say things that don't involve you as well. Because right here it's like you're focusing too much on wanting to, or their entertainment is a different entertainment to you. They see their drama as entertainment. You see it as damaging their life in a way. Okay, sorry, that was a very like heavy one. And I'm gonna just stop. Actually, I did one of these. I'll do one quickly. You can just take whatever resonates from this. My animal tarot. So we have the Prince of Spring. Okay, an opportunity arises that needs your attention right away. Sorry, what I say? Moving quickly is important, yet there's nothing you can't handle if you follow your inner guidance. Okay, so they kind of are there, and they will help you when the time comes. And yeah, if you're feeling like you're having restless nights as well, you need to sort that out, is what I feel. Okay. So thank you very much, pile number 2, for watching, and I will see you all in the future. Goodbye. Hello anyone that has chosen pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. I am going to just show the cards and probably talk about them as we go. The first card, also as well, I'm going to first be talking about what they want to say to you. Maybe as well why they haven't said it. We'll see. The first card we have here is the 7 of Wands. And the next card we have is the Ace of Wands. And the next card we have is the 3 of Swords. So it's kind of like, oh, started off good. But what I'm really picking up here is time after time, they really upset themselves. And for some reason, this person doesn't always their empathy is different to yours as well, is what I'm picking up. Actually, I haven't even looked at these cards. I want to say, okay, that makes sense. These are your cards, by the way. I'm just picking up here that the main thing that I feel like they would like to say to you is, it seems like no matter how good they do, and whatever they do in life, it's like, whoa, here, this is something I'm passionate about. Or even if they're passionate about you, it's like, look at all this, da-da-da-da-da-da, boom, fuck. 3 of Swords. So it's kind of like, no matter what they do, it's like they keep letting people down. They keep hurting people, or they keep hurting themselves, okay? And so kind of, honestly, what I feel for this person is like, they're on a roller coaster with people. It's because they move fast. I don't know what it is. It's like on to the next. And they might as well have had a lot of exes, or keep getting into the same kind of relationship, and then they keep ending in a way. So there is some definite karma that there is going on here. And it's funny because this card fell out of my deck, and this is the 10 of Swords. But it's from a different deck, so I read it very differently. But for me, it's kind of like, you really don't know what's going on in their head sometimes. It's because, like, they see, like, there's a dragon up here, and there is this castle. And I kind of thought on Shrek, funny enough. So it's like, they really want to help other people. They want to save people's lives. They want to defeat the dragon. I was going to do a Scottish okay, I did it. Shrek. Okay, stop with the Shrek. This Ten of Swords for me though is really making me say, it's like making them say like, doesn't matter what I do, I'm going out. And I feel like as well with this person, it's like, do they do a lot? Do they donate, or are they like doing some sort of charity work or anything? It's like, if they can't keep the relationships with the people that they love, because they always somehow mess it up, they are looking further afield. So they're like thinking, how can I help people that I don't know make a change in their world? So it's kind of like, I want to help people, but I don't know how the whole... Sorry, I get annoyed sometimes because I feel really bad for this person sometimes, because it's like they try so hard, and then it's like the minute something new happens, they do something that just destroys it. And it's kind of like with this Ten of Swords, this little witchy magician-y guy here for me is like, ooh, stop right there. You wanna go up there? You need a sword. But I don't know why I picked this up as like they've got some kind of karma on them. There's that niggling feeling in the back of their head that they're gonna fuck it up, and they then come to all of these different scenarios, like of they just really see a whole lot of different ways that it's gonna work and or not work in a way. So they kind of just really struggle with their own mental thoughts, okay? Because they're like, yeah, today I'm gonna do this, and then they do it, and then boom, and it's very like do. So really what I want to let you know is this person could be going through a bit of mental health problems as well. That's for some people. They may have a mental health condition that really affects the way that they communicate with people or the way that they treat people, and they really struggle with that aspect of creating like a proper relationship, because there's something about their character that really throws people off, and it's like they self-sabotage themselves all the time, and they just really want to say like, I don't mean to do things the way that they just turn out that way. And I don't see, it's like they almost want to say like, I don't ever see things being great. I just see it happening and then ending. That's kind of what they want to say to you. And they don't know how to express that to you because it's really hard for them. It's like, I really do try, but I honestly, I don't know why, but I just fuck things up. So that is past life shit here. It's kind of like, oh, well, you chose this, but doesn't mean that they can't get over this. It just means that they need to start to accept that this is past life. And I don't want to talk too much about past lives because I've done a reading for someone, and it's really got me like proper wanting to research. So I don't want to get too much into it because I want to learn everything about past lives that I can, because for me it's fascinating. And I'm just obsessed, so I could talk for hours about that, but I'm not going to. But just, I want to say like, this is a past life thing I'm picking up, but once we acknowledge this, and that this is kind of what's the main thing that's toxic in their life, it's when we can start to get rid of this Three of Swords and just have these two together. And then let's see. I just pulled release. So it's time to release oh my god. It's time to release the past and move on to something new. This ending is the first step. Oh my god, literally. I'm talking about past lives, and it's like releasing the past life. And butterflies here, and peacocks, and feathers, and that's all like, you know, universal like language. So yeah, there is definite need for these two cards to just piss off. Okay? So this person is going through a lot. Sorry, I need to pick those cards up. No. I feel kind of bad. I don't know why. I was like, I didn't mean to do that to you. So I'll just put those cards away. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm picking up here. I'm going to remove this, but yeah, if you want to look at that, you can. Now, let's see. Also, with the charity work, if that's resonating with anybody, the charity work thing, let them do it. Don't get involved in that. Don't be like, I don't know, because I feel like you might have said something like, if you think like helping others is going to help you, you need to help yourself first. Just don't say things like that. Because I do feel like with these other cards, you're kind of just needing a bit of a break from them. Okay? Not in a bad way. It's like, I don't think that they've hurt you really, really bad. So for me, it doesn't really feel like a relationship. No, there's this Ace of Wands here. Usually for me brings up like sex, but for some reason it's nothing to do with sex. They don't want to. They might want to talk about sex for small part of you, but I didn't want to get into it because I wasn't feeling it that much. So what I see here for you, you have the Four of Swords, you have the Tower, and you have the Magician. So what I am picking up here is, I do really feel like you see a bright future for this person. And it's like you're not giving up on them. Because right now I'm seeing like all that you really want to say to them is, right, listen to me now, okay? I need time to take a break from you and figure out what my plan of action is next. Because the Tower reversed really tells me like, right, things have fallen down, but it's not like, it's more of an always reversed for me kind of speaks about internal, like, you really, really internally just went exploded and you're just like, fuck, I need to take a breather here. So it's kind of like what I'm hearing is you're going to, something along the lines of, you're going to say like, I can see the light, okay? I can see the sun shining on you. I can see such a bright future for you. You have no idea what you will conquer in life. You have no idea how magical you are. And even when you are, you're such a dark, it's kind of like you're saying like that this person is a dark person in some ways, but it's okay. And you really want to help them. And you really want to make them stand out of the crowd, okay? And that's what you want to tell them. You're like, I want to see you succeed. I want to see you do so well for yourself. And now it's coming to the point where you're just like, oh, okay, I need a breather. What am I going to do? What do I say to this person? I don't want to give up on them. I don't want to make them feel any worse than they already feel. Because for me, you're the one that's stable. You're the one that knows exactly how to sort your own shit out, whereas they just kind of move on to the next thing. They just are like, okay, fuck that up. Okay, next thing. Oh shit, I fucked that up too. Sorry for all the cursing. I just really this feels heavy. These readings, all 3 piles were kind of like, whew. Also, I'm really sensing someone with short hair, short curly hair, like almost to their, down to their shoulders. So if that's you, it's kind of like, I see this person crying a lot, like a bit of an emotional wreck, okay? And their features as well, whoever this person may be, I don't know, but something about their features, their lips as well. They've got nice big lips. But I just don't like to see them cry. There's just something about they're crying, or this might even be when the conversation will happen. It's like they'll come in and there'll just be a lot of tears and there'll be a lot of things being released, because this might be from you as well. So you could end up like spilling like a lot, because this is a general reading, so some of you this isn't what going to resonate, but I'm picking up like you're taking time out to have a breather and think about what you need to say, and then when the time comes, it's gonna just blurt out, because the Tower reversed as well. It means like something's gonna be said. So your thoughts, like, yeah, even though it's you're taking a breather, it's gonna just blurt out and it's gonna become into a whole like word vomit, but not in a bad way. Because with the Magician, it's kind of like gonna say that, or it's kind of telling me that what will be said is what will create a happier future, or the outcome will not be what you expected. The outcome will be a lot more magical in a way. So yeah, I just want to let you know that you have such a really good energy about you. There's something like, it's almost like you see the good in people, and that's why they need you, and that's why they would really want to tell you what and talk to you about how they fuck up all the time, and they don't do always so great with making decisions and things like that. So really, you're there to help them. I'm gonna pull just one last card, because I did for everybody else. that was intense. Okay. If you would like a private reading, I feel like this pie would want one. If you would like a private reading, the link is in the description down below. And okay, we have unity. What did I say? You two need each other. Embrace this time of deep spiritual growth. You may feel called to act as a mentor, find a new teacher, or spend time with others. Jeez Louise. Literally everything. Thank you. I love oracle cards because these aren't really, they're kind of oracle cards. It just literally is like, listen, you two chose to help each other. You two came to this reality to help each other. And that is the vibe I was getting. So there's something that's calling both of you to, you know, get over your differences and listen to Mama Bear up here, which for me is the universe. So the universe is saying, listen, you two need to figure out how you will both make it work. Okay? That's the main message I'm getting here from this. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. If you enjoyed this reading, please let me know down in the comments down below. And I look forward to reading them. But yeah, I don't have anything else to say. Nope. So yeah, good luck. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening, and I will see you in the future. Goodbye.